My name is Simone Lewis. I'm a Wayne State University student and I'm taking Survey of Polish Culture.
Hi, my name is Michelle Daros.
My name is Ashley Connor.
How does the poem make me feel? I enjoyed the poem. It was well written. The poem made me feel sad to a certain extent. It is sad to know that hatred is such a powerful thing that always seems to sneak its way into our lives. Hatred is never completely silenced by peace.
I really like this poem, and it made me feel a lot of sympathy for the citizens of Poland.
I think this poem is about how hatred is destructive in its nature, and I think that the poet Wislawa, I hope I said that right, I think that she positively personifies hatred in the beginning, and then she sort of talks about how, hatred thrives in the presence of like adversity and controversy and how it recharges and renews itself and how hatred leads to power and that power just begets more hatred.
Um, about the author, I definitely know that she's a famous Polish poet, and she was also raised in Krakow, Poland. And she also won a Nobel Peace Prize in Literature.
Wislawa was a very skilled poet who could put into words feelings that others felt but couldn't quite explain as effectively.
As far as what I know about the author of the poem, I'm not really sure how to pronounce her last name, but I think her first name is Wislawa. And I do know that she was, a 20th century Polish poet. And I know that she lived during the World War II. And I know that she has a lot of poems. She won a Nobel Peace Prize. I don't know exactly what year, but yeah, that's about it.
What I know about the author is she was a brilliant poet who had a way with her words. During her lifetime, she authored more than 15 books of poetry that translated and is now offered in different languages, including English. She won multiple awards, and one of which was the Nobel Prize of Literature. See how efficient it still is? How it keeps itself in shape, our century's hatred? How easily it vaults the tallest obstacles, how rapidly it pounces, tracks us down.
It's not like other feelings, at once both older and younger. It gives birth itself to the reasons that give it life. When it sleeps, it's never eternal rest, and sleeplessness won't sap its strength, it feeds it.
One religion or another, whatever gets it ready in position, one fatherland or another, whatever helps it get a running start, justice also works well at the outset until hate gets its own momentum going. Hatred, hatred, its face twisted in a grimace of erotic ecstasy.
Oh, these other feelings, listless weaklings. Since when does brotherhood draw crowds? Has compassion ever finished first? Does doubt ever really rouse the rabble? Only hatred has just what it takes.
Gifted, diligent, hardworking. Need we mention all the songs it has composed? all the pages it has added to our history books, all the human carpets it has spread over countless city squares and football fields.
Let's face it, it knows how to make beauty. The splendid fire glow in midnight skies, magnificent bursting bombs in rosy dawns. You can't deny the inspiring pathos of ruins, and a certain bonny humor to be found in the sturdy column jutting from their midst.
Hatred is a master of contrast between explosions and dead quiet, red blood and white snow. Above all, it never tires of its leitmotif, the impeccable executioner towering over its soiled victim.
It's always ready for new challenges. If it has to wait a while, it will. But they say it's blind. Blind? It has a sniper's keen sight and gazes unflinchingly at the future, as only it can.
From this project, I learned that Poland has a history of war and hardship and experiences that keep it from having a positive disposition toward others in the world.
Um, what I've learned about the author is that Wislawa Szymborska, she was born in the 20th century, to be exact, I believe it was July 2nd of 1923. She died recently, actually, in February of 2012. So I did learn that Poland lost a huge chunk of its many talented poets. Um, I do know also that she attended the First University of Poland. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I put it there. She was married to Adam Wod Wodlek, I believe that's how you. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, she was married to that guy. And she won the Nobel Prize in 1996. Um, and some of her works actually include The Beginning and the End, True Love, The Joy of Writing, Could Have, Nothing Twice, and there is so many more. Like, she's really talented. And I'm kind of sad that, she's gone so soon.
I would say that this project has not changed my view on Polish culture. Polish culture resembles ours in a way just because we share the fact that hatred is a worldwide thing. I felt that the project was interesting and fun. I did not hate it. It was a great way to get to know the author and her style of poetry.
From this project, I learned a lot of her poetry was meant to expose the reality of Poland's everyday life. This project, it really caused me to appreciate a lot of the art in Poland because I feel like a lot of people don't really pay that much attention. They underestimate the art. So a lot of the art has a very deeper meaning that a lot of people overlook. I think this project was a good learning experience, especially because it gives a hands-on experience where everyone has to go in and research more about Poland, and you learn more and more each time you research.
This project was really fun, and I'm glad I did it.
Thank you for watching.